Hello and welcome to another episode of the 546 Project Video Food Box. And we went back to Wendy's, and as you can see, I'm going to do another meal of food. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen the giant junior bacon cheeseburger 5 for 5 deal, go ahead and check that one out. You're probably one of the only ones that haven't, due to the view count on that. But that's in the top right of your screen if you want to check that out now. But this is part of their new Made to Crave line. They have 3 cheeseburgers on there now. One of which is a barbecue cheeseburger, which I did not get, but I may get in the future. The second one is the Sawsome Bacon Cheeseburger. I actually reviewed the Sawsome Bacon Classic. That's on the top right of your screen now if you want to take a look at that one. So it's not necessarily a new cheeseburger, but it's part of this new line. The third cheeseburger, which I am going to review today, is their Peppercorn Mushroom Melt. And this one has mushrooms, obviously, crispy onions, Asiago cheese, and it has the peppercorn aioli sauce. So it's not like your regular mushroom Swiss burger, because obviously there's no Swiss cheese on it. It's Asiago cheese, and it's not like a mushroom gravy. It's it's the mushrooms that are sautéed with the aioli, or the mayonnaise, or it's just a fancy word for mayonnaise. But all of this in this meal is actually going to be reviewed. I haven't had any of these items. This is the chili cheese potato. It's not new, but I have not had the chili cheese potato ever, so I'm going to review that as well. And this is actually Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. That they changed the name from Coke Zero to Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. But anyway, this is, I've had Coke Zero before, but I haven't had it with lime. So this one has the lime flavoring. It's one of the Coke Freestyle things that they have, and I'm going to review that as well. So since I'm really thirsty, and I didn't have any breakfast or anything, I'm just going to tear into this. I'll start with the drink, as I said, since I'm really thirsty. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. Okay, I don't really know. The lime is it's kind of subtle, which is not bad. I don't really want to taste a ton of lime with my Coke, just a little spritz. I don't necessarily know if it's a good combination. It's okay. It's kind of average. I honestly prefer Coke Zero just without any flavoring, but I gave this a try. If I gave this a number score, I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go right in the middle. It's better than the Dave's Orange Cream Diet Soda by a decent amount. So this gets a 5. It's not too bad, but I'd rather have just regular Coke Zero, or just maybe, I know they had lemon, that might be good. They had vanilla, but I'm not a really big fan of the flavorings for the soda. I just like the regular soda as it is. But every once in a while I'll get it, and this time it just doesn't really work that much. Don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go with the main attraction, actually, the Peppercorn Mushroom Melt, and I got a double because as I said, I did not eat any breakfast, so I'm pretty hungry. So let's open this and take a look. And it smells decent, I'll say that. You can really smell you can really smell the whatever it's supposed to be, like the peppercorn or whatever. Actually, I think that it's a very nice smell. Yeah, I smell the onions. The mushrooms are good too. don't really get a lot of sauce from this, or at least if it's on the bottom. They usually don't put it on the bottom. No, maybe they kind of were subtle on the sauce, but we'll see. Mushrooms straggled up, but let's go ahead. Let's take a bite. Thing about Wendy's, the burgers are always good. I mean, that goes without question. I'm going to have to take another bite because the onions were kind of in the back and I didn't really get a good taste of everything together, so I'm going to do that right now. This is a good burger. Not unsurprisingly, it's a good burger. I will say one thing that kind of goes in against it in a way. This particular one doesn't seem that it had a lot of sauce on it. It doesn't have a lot of the aioli that they have, and it doesn't really make it dry because the patties are nice and juicy. But I'd say that this particular one needs some more sauce. Needs some more of that aioli. Everything else, the elements are good together with it. The onions are really good with this. Those crispy onions. Mushrooms, they don't miss. Let's see if we taste just the mushroom. Yeah, mushrooms are good. If you're not a fan of mushrooms, then obviously you wouldn't like this. This one is not too bad. If we're putting this against like the Dave's Double, it's hard to beat the Dave's Double because of all the stuff you get, like the lettuce, the tomato, the pickle, and cheese, and all that. This one's decent. I'm actually going to give it I'm going to give it an 8.5. It's good, but there's just some things that could make it better. I'd say a little bit more sauce, and I don't know. I'd say the sauce would be the biggest thing for this. It may bump up just a little bit more, but it's a decent burger if you try and go out and get yourself a peppercorn mushroom melt. So now we'll go ahead and do the last part of our review. It's the chili cheese baked potato. And let's open this up. Okay, they don't load it up with chili, I know that. At least this one doesn't seem like they did. It does have some chili in the cheese, but I thought I'd have just a little bit more chili than that. But let's go ahead and dig into the heart of this and see how it is. There we go. Having had their baked potatoes, I like it with some sour cream myself, and I did obviously get some sour cream there that I'm gonna put on later. But having the baked potatoes with the sour cream, they're pretty decent. The chili cheese ones, this one, I think it kind of goes down as far as the actual potato itself, as opposed to the chili and the cheese. I don't know how cooked the potato is. At least this one is. Let's dig into it again, just to. That bite was a little better. I don't see the novelty for myself as far as this chili cheese potato over the regular potato. I think you pay like $1.10 more if you get it in a meal, and for that it just doesn't really seem that much worth it. Standing alone with a score on this one, for me, I think it's a little bit of a miss. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7. Yeah, this is a 7. It's not bad, but I was expecting a little bit more. Some more chili would have been nice, but yeah, it didn't deliver like I thought it would. Now to review, Coke Zero got a 5. The Peppercorn Mushroom Melt, 8.5. This is a 7. So, and the whole meal together averages to about, if I do it in my head, somewhere in the 7 range. So, decent meal. Elements could have been a little better, but not too bad. For this was about $10.
If you would like to view any of our other video food boxes or podcast episodes, just click on the links on your screen. If you would like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the link on the center of your screen. If you want to view our Twitter and Facebook pages, just look at the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.